Alexandra Zaryanova, or Zarya for short, is the world's strongest lesbian. She was born in Russia and fought a bunch of robots at one point. That is all the backstory that you will be getting from this multi-million-dollar game from one of the largest gaming studios in the entire world, because they have better and more expensive things to do than write more text for their characters, like not make more healers, or nerf Roadhog again. Although if you would like some more stories related to Zarya without having to wait, you could always check out fanfiction.com for some insightful stories such as Zarya Bullies Me, Overwatch University, or Sombra Kisses Almost Every Girl. But story is not what's important right now to Blizzard or to me. Because despite Zarya being just a copy and paste of every single Russian character that has ever been produced in anything ever, she does have a couple of key differences. She is a woman, she has pink hair, and owns a long, large, girthy laser gun that gets stronger after it takes a beating and is powered by balls. This gun is called the particle cannon and contains a black hole or whatever that produces the energy used to fire it. It can fire in a straight line that appears to stretch on infinitely, but I can assure you, it doesn't. Now you may be asking, how am I supposed to know when an enemy is out of my range if I can't see where the laser ends? It is also capable of shooting useless balls that explode into absolutely nothing other than slightly annoy the enemy team. Kinda like Tracer. Fire barriers on teammates that last for only 2 seconds and can only absorb the damage of about 1.5 Hanzo arrows. And shoot a black hole that just sort of holds the enemy team still for a second, so that a better character can come and take all of the kills. Unless of course your brain dead Hanzo keeps using his ult as soon as he gets it! However, despite all of this, all of Zarya's flaws and lack of character design, she can double her laser's damage if she uses her barriers enough. And when that happens, Zarya transforms. She is no longer the strongest lesbian in the world, my friends. She is now the strongest lesbian in the world with a weapon that can actually hurt people. And Overwatch transforms also, from a lazily made FPS that ripped off TF2 to the world's greatest point-and-click adventure since Bastion had a shield and turret form. The only problem is, it tends to be a very short point-and-click adventure game, since nobody wants to heal a Zarya, and everybody wants to kill a Zarya, and Zarya has no way of running away or defending herself. So here's a rundown of how a Zarya game usually goes for the average person. Each shield gives you a maximum of 40 out of 100 energy, so it takes 3 perfect barriers to get to full energy. And even after that, nobody's going to heal you because, you know, she's not Reinhardt or Risa or Winston, and the only tool that she has to survive anything is her barrier. So what happens is you shield everybody from the back while bombing the enemy for no damage at all until you get a good amount of energy. You go try to have a team fight with your laser, which is harder to aim than peeing in a public restroom for some people, has a pretty short range, and doesn't get headshots. You get singled out because you're glowing like a Christmas light. They plow through your 200 damage shield because the enemy Hanzo had his bloody storm arrows after waiting for only 10 seconds. Kill you because you have no other healing or movement abilities and no way of protecting a healer even if one was to pocket you. And then I show you a quick montage of how all of my Zarya games ended. Now you might be saying, look, Zarya is a high skill cap character, and you're just bad, my dude. Stop complaining and just kill yourself. And my response to that would be, no, you first! And also, this is an FPS with under 30 characters in it to balance. No character should require a PhD in clicking a mouse to just be average at her. Just give her laser a bit of aim assist and allow her barriers to block for a full 2 seconds, even if it reaches the absorption cap, and you'd have a character that everybody could play. But Blizzard won't, because as a great man once said, Overwatch is a bad game. These are the words of a man that truly, very much wanted to main Zarya, played 50 games with her, and then had a 39% win rate. If you have had a fun time playing her, then that's fine. I'm just saying that either I'm so bad at video games that I single-handedly made my team lose 61% of the time, Zarya is such a bad character that she single-handedly made my team lose 61% of the time, or my luck is so terrible that I got teammates that were bad enough to make me lose 61% of the time, and my ego is not sturdy enough to handle one of those options.